of this house. It was so astonishing when Vangard walked through it and thought to have a Vangard member have lived here for as many years as she lived here, and to raise Pat DiCicco here, who lived here and celebrated so many important milestones of her house, her life in this house, and then to walk in and feel that great spirit of what this home must have been like when it was very first built, and the fact that the owner had done nothing but preserve the beautiful things that had made this house so special. We decided instantly when we walked through that front door that this was a house that we wanted to have become a show house. Unfortunately, the Alpers walked through that house the very same week. And they looked at it and they felt all the same things and more, I'm sure, that we felt, that this was such a special place and so intact and needed to be maintained, but continue to live into many more hundreds of years. And I guess it was a match made in heaven. The Alpers and Vangard came together and agreed on a great many things and worked together for a great many months and made this really beautiful 100-year-old home open its arms to us. So I'd like to reintroduce and Denise Mitchell-Alper, who have made this home absolutely their own, every bit as beautiful as any show house could ever be, and they have a special thing to announce to us today.
Well, actually, first it's my distinct pleasure to welcome you all to our house. It's a delight to be involved in Vangard and to be able to use this venue for good things. So thank you all for coming, and I hope you're enjoying this afternoon.
Oh, yes.
Well, thank you.
I mean, what I think Barbara was alluding to in terms of a special announcement is sort of already been given away by the cake and a couple of other things.
Some of us didn't read.
But essentially, 100 years ago this year, a young man who had inherited a lot of money for the time decided to devote some of it to building the house of his dreams. And he hired a very qualified architect by the name of Alexander Selkirk. And we've put a plaque up that sort of attests to people coming here, you know, that this was created by somebody and for special reasons. And between the two of them, they made a very interesting house. A lot of details. It's arts and crafts influenced, but not arts and crafts. It's a very personal house. And now, 100 years later, we're only the fourth people to have occupied it. And I have to, give due credit to those who came before us, because everyone seemed to recognize that this was a house to be left alone and preserved, rather than to be modernized, updated, carved through to run, newfangled things. So, we're blessed by that, and we intend to do the same, to someday pass it along to people who care about it, and in at least as good a shape as we found it. So, thank you for joining us on the 100th anniversary party of our house, as well as the Vangard event, and as I said, please enjoy.
Thank you.
Somebody had the game.
So who's